How's it, everybody?
What is up?
Welcome to Hawaii Kine Tings. Season 3.
Short Kine Tings Part 2
or
Episode 2.
Yeah, which means our second YouTube video.
Yes, sir.
Sir. So if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, what's up? You can just hear us.
You're missing out.
But you're missing out because we get this whole Thanksgiving dinner going on.
I wouldn't say Thanksgiving dinner, but
I wish Thanksgiving only consists of this.
I so wish.
That would be more killer.
It had like one instead of mashed potatoes, like musubi and
mashed ube potatoes. Oh my god. So welcome to the second episode or the second video of Hawaii Kine Tings, Short Kine Tings of our YouTube series.
Yes.
Mahalos.
Yes. Sir.
For tuning in, everybody, and for the super exciting topic of 7-Eleven.
Yes.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven Hawaii. What can we do for you?
Oh,
that's
some killer jingle.
That's the best that I got.
Okay, podcast pal. Now, 7-Eleven Hawaii, which is, if you're from the mainland, don't shut it off. Don't shut it off. Because 7-Eleven Hawaii is different from mainland.
Yeah, I was saying you gotta say 7-Eleven Hawaii because that's a whole different, again, it's a whole different thing than just a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven is not a thing you avoid in Hawaii. 7-Eleven is a thing you search for.
I remember gonna have one field trip because when you're driving to school, all the 7-Elevens going from Maili all the way to Whetha High School just get all these different people at 7-Eleven buying lunch.
Yeah, all the musubis wiped out.
All the musubis wiped out. I used to get musubis and Propel water.
Oh.
The flavored water, which is just clear juice.
Yeah.
Basically.
I used to have Propel water bottle because my dad then would just refill the water bottle.
Yeah, that's true. Propel was watered down juice, basically.
Pretty much.
Just that's what I like. I like watered down juice.
But gotta have the foil around them.
Yeah.
Never grow Hawaii unless you had foil around your can or your water bottle.
I gotta protect them. Protect your fingers.
Hydro flask.
Yeah, I gotta protect them.
Anyways. Before we get started,
we gotta do the knowledge disclaimer. We're not kumus. We're not saying we know everything. But being born and raised in the culture, this is what we know. We're not saying there is a right or wrong. If you get a suggestion, calm your nuts and email us your suggestions at hawaiikinetingspodcast@gmail.com. And we'll consider it. Mahalo's Nuis.
Yes. Not hawaiikinetings.com.
Pretty soon, bro. Pretty soon.
Pretty soon.
I don't know where that came. I just think it rolls off your tongue. AOL.com.
So it should be a thing, you think?
It should be one thing. Hawaii Kine Ting should be one thing.
But I tell you what not should be one thing is this Pidgin word of the podcast. This Pidgin word of the podcast is, please comment below or email us if this is not one thing in your hometown or whatever.
Yeah.
But Pidgin word of the podcast, we get two of them, but one of them is obvious. But it's zap. Zap. Which...
zap.
This is mine, okay? This is mine. I can crack them open right now. And then you say you're in high school. And then everyone in the class hear that. And then all the boys come around and say, what cobes? I like zap.
Like zap, though. Like zap.
Zap. So apparently, somewhere, in Waianae High School, everybody was saying, I like on zap. Or I like last zap.
Why would we say that?
I don't know. But I'm guilty for taking them on and also saying that. So, zap. Pidgin Whetha podcast.
Yeah.
Also sample.
I like sample.
Or Samps.
I like Samps, dog.
I like Samps.
Why would we say that? It's already a short word. Why are we shortening it even more?
That's Pidgin, bro.
But we have to. Yeah, we just have to.
You just shorten everything.
And then now we have a Hawaiian word of the podcast. And it is going to be ai. And ai is okina ai. And it's going to be to eat. To eat. And then the other Hawaiian word of the podcast is mea ai, which just means food.
Yeah.
Mea ai, food.
So mea probably makes it a noun, right?
Okay. I have no idea.
Probably. And then like hale ku'ai is food
store.
Shop.
Grocery store.
Yeah, so then there's kind of that Which other languages make more sense than English because we just get some crazy other words that make other words.
May mean. nouns. Oh yeah.
Male.
So male just means like a thing or a person or matter. Stuff,
Oh, okay, to make it a
so,
noun.
Yeah. So
Okay.
something to eat basically is male. So food, because food is something to eat. I mean, yeah.
There you go. But hey, if you go vacation Hawaii, don't go to the restaurant and say, "Oh, what do you have for male eye?" Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. But here we do have some male eye in front of us.
Yes,
so we gotta introduce what we have. So because the bless his soul, Kobe's dad donated our
this one.
you can hold this one. Our 7-Eleven food groups here. We have the manapua and we have the spicy ahi tuna roll,
Yes,
and then
sir.
Kobe
has the one and only Musubis. Oh my gosh. Dad, I love you so much. Brothers, I love you so much for making this happen. We're not in Hawaii, everybody. We stay in Oregon.
We're in Oregon.
And they made this happen. Don't think we gross because it was a refrigerated package. So we're not just eating spoiled food. But oh my gosh, male eye. So this male eye is...
we're not just eating spoiled food, but watch tomorrow. We're going to have to go to the doctors.
Post on Instagram, boom, food poisoning.
Not from 7-Eleven, dog.
We're going to have our own episode of this, but Musubis,
we're just going to go for it. We're just going to try it.
Wow. Okay, I gotta say, excuse my manners, I don't want manners over there. Straight talking and eating. But, bruh, I don't know if anybody knows how excited I was for receiving package and know that there was 7-Eleven food inside of that package.
This food is interesting.
Oh, not good.
No, it is. No, it is. I'm just like, this is an interesting way to eat it because it's, like Kobe said, it was made, probably cold, heated up in the store, brought cold up here in Oregon, and we reheated it up.
Yes. Okay, but we're going to get into that process about how all of this happens. So, what is 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven is an international convenience store. And going out on a crazy limb here, the creators of the term convenience store.
Wow. Yeah.
Almost in the world. I mean, I don't know. There's probably convenience stores in other countries or whatever. But anyway, this is the international. It's usually paired with gas stations. Is where you would see them, especially, I mean, any state. So that's why 7-Eleven. Everyone's seen a 7-Eleven before.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen
or some version of a 7-Eleven, I guess.
Yeah. But 7-Eleven in Hawaii is different.
I always tell my friends, 7-Eleven is like your one-stop shop. You can get alcohol. You can get swim clothes. You can get beer, but
Goggles,
not just. I mean, I already said
anything.
alcohol, but like I'm saying, not just beer and champagne and wine. Like you can get hard liquor. I can get vodka at 7-Eleven, and you can get gas. You can get hot things, like hot and ready things. You can get cold things to eat later on. Like everything that you could possibly need. Anything for the beach is all gonna be at 7-Eleven Hawaii. Like
if you get one beach day or any day.
Park,
your
beach.
day can start at 7-Eleven.
And also end at 7-Eleven.
Yes. So, bruh, I just gonna read off this list that we created that what they have. Or some of the most famous stuff they have. So, boom, musubis, manapua, which Masao showed, which is one Chinese bao with char siu inside, which is amazing. Pork hash, Lihing snacks, Bango.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the sour bell.
Lihing sour bell.
And not only that, the 7-Eleven brand.
Yes, 7-Eleven brand. No, I'm gonna show this on 7-Eleven brand. Bango. So, Lihing snacks, Slurpees, spicy ahi rolls, which we also get, breakfast bentos, local coffee, hot coffee, cold coffee, kulolo ice cream, pork guisantes bentos, fresh leis.
I always forget about that. That if you need one lei, go to 7-Eleven for last minute leis.
Because everyone gonna go longs. Longs no more already. Then
Long is always the first one to go out.
Especially the candy leis. Especially the candy leis. Continuing the list, fresh leis, green bottles, hot liquor, poo-poo platters. Bro, you can call them in and they can make a fat poo-poo platter from 7-Eleven. I would do that, but I never do that though.
I believe that.
But anyway, the list literally goes on. Like 7-Eleven Hawaii has everything and whatever
telling
you
you.
need.
You can even get you swimwear. They sell like.
Yes, they even sell car oil.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. They sell car oil. They sell ice.
Or you know what else they sell? Slippahs.
They even get an ATM inside there.
That's a huge reason why a lot of people. I mean, growing up, my dad always went to the 7-Eleven.
And even though the thing is 7-Eleven, it's open 24 hours a day.
Which we gonna get into that stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And last but not least, they also take. Did you say they take EBT?
Oh yes! Oh my
They
gosh!
also take food stamps, bro.
Which is why. Okay, this we should have looked it up. What is the most profitable 7-Elevens in Hawaii?
Here's the thing that people that don't know, maybe in Oregon anyway, because there's no sales tax here. So like, if you have food stamps, it's so better used in some place like Hawaii because Hawaii is so expensive, and on top of that, you're getting taxed on that high expense. So when you're using your food stamps, you're not getting taxed. You're just buying the product for what it is. So it's more useful in Hawaii.
But if you're not familiar with food stamps or EBT, you cannot use them for hot food.
If you're not familiar with food stamps and EBT, we cannot be friends, bro. Because that means you probably never need to have it.
You never go to the hot
yeah, I was
shit.
gonna say.
But I mean, I don't know if this is correct or not, but 7-Eleven never had cold foods growing up. And kind of recently-ish, I mean, when we was in high
It was
school, they kind of
definitely
had
a
them.
grab and go.
Yeah.
Like
then-
grab and go to eat, not to like store for later on.
Yeah, they created this loophole where manapuas, now they come in packages of 6 or whatever, musubi,
Cold,
you name
yeah.
it. They have an entire cold food section. And as long as it's not hot, you can buy them with your EBT, baby. So, no worry, EBT food stamp lovers, you can go 7-Eleven too.
I keep forgetting it's not hot and ready food. It's only cold food.
Yes. Only
Because it's supposed to take it home, not supposed to eat it right then and there.
Yep.
That's not what EBT is supposed to be for.
Yep. Oh my gosh. And then we get these sour belts. Oh, okay. So they get all kind lihing. Not only lihing bread, they get the kind, what's it called? Mochi crunch. They get
Yeah, they get the snacks.
ika. Oh, right, man. This
It looks so good.
You like one?
No, I don't want my fingers to get
Too
all.
much. Oh, I like my fingers. Keyboard can get all
I know,
busted.
I'll get all red.
Yeah, I know, but yes, so 7-Eleven, we grew up, oh my gosh, yeah, so you usually how it happens, you get a couple dollars, $5 for the week or something, and going 7-Eleven as a kid was the best, because you could get so much stuff, especially
Yeah,
back then,
yeah.
because how much is on musubi?
Well, now it's like $1.25, I'd say, or like $1.15 or something.
$1.49 or something.
Yeah,
Huh?
something like that.
Either way, still major, but you cannot find, do you think you can find a better musubi on
I would
islands?
just say, but for the fact that I make my people musubis, for the fact that someone else I can pay $1.99 or $1.50 for a musubi, I would pay that, bro. Didn't have to make them myself.
Almost like any other food. Yeah, you can make it yourself, but sometimes it's just nice for grabble.
Yeah, just grab them.
For $1.49. Oh, and your juice, your thirsty needs, everybody. So they get all the kind of different juices, even like you were saying, the Propel, whatever. But anyways, that's 7-Eleven Hawaii
Yes.
in a nutshell.
Yeah.
But we're not Paul. We're gonna take a break, and we're gonna tell you how it all goes down.
The behind the scenes.
Yes. Hawaii Kine Tings is sponsored by Purevita Surf Shop, the most major surf shop on the Oregon coast. If you ever want to surf on the cold side of the Pacific Ocean, or even just learn how to surf, Purevita offers surf rentals and lessons on the daily. They get you covered with your wetsuit, your boots, the boards, and even an instructor if you like. So go ahead and email us at hawaiikintingspodcast@gmail.com, and we going to email you one coupon that'll get you 20% off your rental. So take your ohana to the beach this weekend, go to Purevita, rent your surf gear, your surfboard, go out and have a cherry time. Alright.
And we're back.
We is back, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna break it down a little bit of how 7-Elevens kind of work. Okay, firstly, the history. So, convenience stores go all the way back to 1920. So, scroll them all the
So
way
this
back.
is just like In general or 7-Eleven specifically?
General.
See, then
General.
7-Eleven gotta be like the birth mother of convenience stores.
Yes.
Like how you said before.
Almost.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. We'll leave it as almost. So
Okay.
just in case people not coming at us.
I know, no fact check us, brah.
Yeah.
No, actually fact check us, please.
No, yeah, let us know. Anyway, back to 1920s, there was this place called the Southland Ice Company down in, I almost said I'm like with a Texas accent. Down in Texas, in Dallas, called the Southland Ice Company, and there was like an ice building and all of that. But that was the first convenience store.
Interesting.
They sold drinks, they sold ice, which is a big
I
thing
was
of
gonna say
any convenience
but
store.
not only that, just 7-Eleven. You know, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Like
When you get with the Hawaii ice with the big eye, with the diamond head
yes,
logo.
yes. I was gonna say, and the first thing you always say, "Oh, somebody go 7-Eleven and get ice." Like that's just the phrase. You know what I mean?
You need anything else? Ice.
Yeah,
Always
yeah.
ice.
What you need at 7-Eleven? Ice.
Ice. Yeah, always ice. You just get that typed before you live.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, and then, so 1920s, and then fast forward to 1947, 27 years later, they renamed Southland Ice Co. to their hours of operation, which was 7 a.m.
7-Eleven.
to 11 p.m., baby. So there you go. You get the 7-Eleven in 1947. Then fast forward some more, 4 years later, 7-Eleven opened up first one in Hawaii on Oahu.
Yeah.
And then by then it was 24 hours.
Wow.
But it's an awesome name, 7-Eleven. So I guess that thing just stuck.
Right, but I just think it's still so funny that it's 7-Eleven, but they're open 24 hours.
Yeah. Oh, what they gonna name them?
Yeah,
12,
I know.
12.
I don't know. That's
12
24/7. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my god. So that's pretty much the history of 7-Eleven. So how does 7-Eleven work? It's almost like In-N-Out. If you don't know how In-N-Out works, that's the reason why they're so exclusive in where they do them. Because if their facilities where they make the stuff cannot get the ingredients there in time and fresh and good, they're not gonna do them.
Okay, wait. So you mean like they have to set up shop like a main shop to go to their smaller shops? So you're saying if the main shop is too far, or if the small shops are too far away from the main one,
Correct.
then they're not gonna do it.
Correct.
But then how come there's like one in Salem and now there's like one in...
Because now they have a distribution center.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
closer.
okay.
Yes. So 7-Eleven is almost the same exact way. In Waipahu, there's a warehouse owned and called Whetha. Warabea Incorporated. So Whetha is that distribution center, and they're actually the company that makes all of the stuff that we brought here today. Oh, well, the stuff that's made, not the Hawaiian sun and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they make that, and then they bring them to the distribution center. From the distribution center, they bring them to the 7-Elevens.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes
and
sense.
those trucks, bro, the technology is nuts. Those trucks is refrigerated trucks. And then Masato shared with me when he came here, because my fiance was like, "Ew, you're gonna eat that?" I was like, "Yeah, it was refrigerated when it got here.
Yeah,
it was refrigerated when it was made, and then we just reheating them again."
And even then, I don't know if your dad then got the refrigerated stuff instead of like the hot stuff and cooled it down. You know what I mean? But like, again, it's like, but it was already refrigerated. Even if they heated it up, we're just refrigerating it and reheating it up.
Yes.
And even when I was in Hawaii, I went to 7-Eleven one time like at 6 o'clock in the morning. The damn worker was just heating it up in the microwave before they put it in, like literally what we are doing right now.
And the empty,
yeah.
The empty.
Oh, good morning, baby. Just beep, beep. Putting 2 more musubis inside, heating them up for a minute, putting them in the warmer. In the plastic and everything, because you gotta open them in the plastic. So if you're wondering if you can heat up the musubi in the plastic, you can. You can.
Which is what we did. So
no, I never do that.
If Hawaii Kine Tings still continues about a couple months after, we're not mocking, then you know you can go. Anyways, so I missed a little bit of history. So in 1989 is when the best thing that ever happened to 7-Elevens happened, and that is 7-Eleven Japan bought 70% of 7-Elevens.
Yeah. Oh.
Period.
Oh,
but all of 7-Eleven Hawaii is owned by 7-Eleven Japan, which explains why our 7-Elevens is different from the mainland.
Better, not different. It's better.
I wasn't good up. But...
No, it's better. Okay.
Hawaiian killer shirt. 7 in Hawaii more better.
Oh yeah. That would
Anyway,
be a killer
yeah,
shirt.
yeah. So when they bought it in 1989, they had the promise of dedicating 7-Eleven Hawaii to the people of Hawaii.
Wow.
Which is why you get musubis, manapua, pork hash.
That's right.
Green bottles.
Better.
Nah. So all of that stuff, that is the difference between this one. I mean, the ones in Hawaii and the ones here in Oregon where they get taquitos, tacos, and
so
pizzas.
So basically what you're telling me is Iron Chef Japan just took over Iron Chef Hawaii.
Yes, sir.
So how much musubi is they making per day?
Okay, here we go. Now you're slinging us into the facts.
Yeah.
Here we go, everybody. Bring up the counters because
I know you folks all thinking it. It's like musubis is the thing. So how much musubis could Hawaii or Hawaiians possibly eat for the fact that they gotta make this for 7-Eleven?
Yes. Okay. Here we go. 50 of the stores located on Oahu, 11 stores on the neighbor islands. So what is that? 60 something stores. 60 to 70 stores by now. Out of those 60 something, 70 something stores, 7-Eleven Hawaii sells 14,000 musubis a day.
But just to our stores, or this is like to the 7? Well, I mean, it has to be because they don't have musubis in.
No.
But I'm saying do you mean just like in the state of Hawaii? Like,
yes.
Or not just a statistic, they're adding the Japanese?
No. In the state of Hawaii, on Oahu and the neighbor islands.
14,000 musubis?
Well, think about it. You ever buy one musubi?
No, I buy like 4.
3.
No, you're right.
Not only that, but on your way to 7-Eleven or when you're in the parking lot, you text your friends, oh, you guys like anything from 7-Eleven? Everyone gonna say musubi?
No, not only that, you went in, bought you a musubi, then asking everybody what they like. Then you gotta go in and buy one out of musubi when you buy for everybody else. But you gotta like fuel yourself while you ask them.
So roughly 14,000 musubis, which requires 2,000 cans of Spam.
2,000 cans of Spam.
A day. A day. Okay, and then
whose job is that?
Here's the thing: is that technology has advanced so much. They have technology, I mean, machines that can make musubis, make monopoles, all that stuff. The one thing that they don't have a machine for is opening cans of Spam. Everybody knows how hard it is.
Technology moves so forward.
Well, what they gonna do? Make one machine that opens them and goes like this. You know what I mean? Pats the bottom of the can.
You're gonna shake them up.
Shake up. Oh, and then you gotta squeeze.
I would say, and then you hear the.
And then you get the jelly on them. Oh.
But it's so funny, Kate. It's funny because I feel like in Hawaii they don't have that problem. Hawaii we have that problem up here in Oregon because it's cold.
Oh.
So the gel, it's not jelly because in Hawaii you gotta be careful sometimes when you open them up because one time I open them up and pull them back, the Spam and fall out. But that's because in Hawaii the jelly, whatever the whatever's around it, it's.
And warehouses is cold, bro.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's cold.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and even think about like coconut oil, right?
Everything shrinks.
Like coconut oil in Oregon, I can just it's solid. But the minute I bring them home to Hawaii in my carry-on, now it spills everywhere because now it's all liquid. Like that's just the way it is in Hawaii. So it's funny that you brought that up because I was gonna say that. I was like, what kind of machine they would have? But in Hawaii, like I said, it's warmer. So.
Yeah.
But so if it's not a machine, then whose job is it?
2 people. 2 people. It's 2 people's jobs at the Warabea facility to open cans of Spam for 4 hours straight.
I was gonna say, so you know how to get those competitions out of guys folding the pizza boxes?
Yes.
I like the competition. Who can open the most Spam cans?
It's gonna happen.
Like,
bro, we gonna go to Hawaii. We gonna go down in Waipahu and we gonna
I want to know what's the setup because like I need 2 hands to open a can, but like because of their conveyor belt or something, can I just like. You know what I mean? Use 2 hands or I gotta use 2 hands for one can.
Bro, we should have one race.
So yeah, we're gonna waste money by 20 cans of Spam.
Who say we're not gonna eat them?
Not that we're not gonna eat them, we need to cook it.
Who say we're not gonna cook them? Oh my god.
But even then, 20 cans of Spam, just letting you know, a can of Spam makes 10 slices of Spam for musubis. So 20 cans of Spam, bro, that's 200 musubis that we can make. But even then, okay, my thing is, whose job is it to cook all the rice? Because
all the bad employees.
If you're saying you need 2,000 cans of Spam, for every can of Spam makes 10 musubis, I make like at least 5 to 8 cups of rice.
Nah, they guarantee get one machine.
You multiply that by 2,000, that is 16,000 cups of rice.
There has to be a threshold that you can only cook so much cups of rice together, though. You think?
Well, I mean, scratch that. I guess the industrial machines can definitely cook rice. It's just boiling water.
Yeah.
And steaming it.
But,
so maybe that's not. But this, like, again, I just trying to still figure out.
Yeah.
How do you like audition for this? Like, I like train for open up cans of Spam. Like how you know I get the rowers, like the canoe people. I just like train for because I'm thinking, like I said, if it's on a conveyor belt, I don't need to use 2 hands to open one can because I don't need to hold it. I'm thinking I can just like, you know what I'm trying to say, grab and go. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. You can make some crazy techniques when you gotta open 2,000 cans of Spam a day. That's all I'm saying. So. So they making these for.
If you know anyone that is those can opener, Spam openers for the 7-Eleven, comment, please.
We love you.
Yeah.
Spam openers.
You the one. We choose you, bro.
You the heroes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so there are 65 7-Elevens in the state, and that means 11 on the neighbor islands.
Okay, wait. We have to do this right. If there's 65 in the state of the 65 11s on the neighbor islands, or additional 11?
No, 11 of them included in the 65.
Okay, so that means there's 54 on Oahu and 11 off. So that's a total of 65.
And they still nowhere close to ABC stores.
Yeah. And still ABC stores outnumber them 3-1.
Yeah.
And an ABC store only in Waikiki.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're right. No, one in Ko'olina.
Oh yeah. Maybe Ko'olina. Yeah. Maybe we're gonna have some on the North Shore.
And then one last cool fact for you guys: 7-I Holdings Co. Limited, or LTD, whatever, is a Japanese diversified retail group headquartered in Nibancho, Tokyo. And that's who owns 70 to 80% of 7-Eleven International, because they get in all kind of other countries too. Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say, our last killer fact. Masao single. Actually, that's just a really sad fact. But anyway.
And then the promo code for today is Masao's number.
No.
And then
911.
643-1111.
422-2222.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Jesus.
Mahalos for tuning in.
Yes, this was a great, fulfilling...
I don't like this. It feels too short.
I know. But that's it. It's short Kine Tings.
Short Kine Tings, which, once again, we over. But mahalos to Dad, Uncle Joe.
To you, Dad.
And the brothers for making this happen. Mahalos for bringing this. I don't know if you noticed in the video, but all of this is pretty much gone. Besides the spicy ahi.
It's gone.
Because the spicy ahi was pretty sus.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I still ate the other half, but I told Kobe don't eat the other half.
So Hawaii Kine Tings might only be Kobe.
I know after this podcast, I gotta go. That's where I gotta go. I gotta go to the hospital.
And there we go. Promo code right here, Musubis10. Yeah, I don't need to spell them out for you. It's right here on the video. Email us. Email Masao.
Yes, thank you so much for you folks' emails. I am getting to them quicker than before.
Yes,
but yeah, thanks. Just keep subscribing. Keep sending us emails. We love to hear from you folks.
Yes, and then jam on a podcast, because all we dream about is 7-Eleven food, baby.
All I dream about is getting a manapua.
So, with that said, baby girl coming in.
No,
this is the end of the video. That's not for you. She loves her some Spam. This is the Jam Up Podcast by Pati. We don't own them. All I have to do is dream.
Peace out.
Shoots!
When I want you in my arms, and I want you and all your charms. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is a dream. Dream, 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 dream. anytime.